welcome to the badge. And for the first time, I am your host, Phantom AFC, and it's an Arsenal show today. Of course, I had to make my flipping first hosting with the Arsenal boys. We've got a back four
Come
here.
on.
We've got a very fiery back four. Characters here. No mistakes playing out from the back today, fam. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, trust me, no fucking Louise business, no Louise business, bro.
No,
Snap. I thought I was in the winning team, but okay, guy, I must be in the wrong group. I'll see you guys later, fam.
Yeah, we got Mikael Sylvestre from Man United.
Oh, shit.
75. I'm gonna
snap.
get. You know what? Yeah, this doing this pod. I've been wanting to do this podcast for a long time, and watching that Liverpool game has vexed me so much. Yeah, the debate that I've been seeing going on. Yeah, so you know what? I'm gonna go straight into this. Yeah, let's go straight into this.
Liverpool game was lovely, by the way. Lovely game.
No, I'm not.
Lovely.
Here we go. Here we go.
Arsenal boys,
Straight in.
better. The right man to carry us forward, because since that Liverpool game, I've been seeing the front four are a mafia and whatnot from Gary Neville, and the team hasn't progressed. All the kind of works opened after that Liverpool game, and it's got a huge game for this Thursday game against Slavia Prague. So, Kent, start us off.
Okay, all right. So you man know, I've been getting into it in the chat today. Everyone's been on my head about this, but for me, I don't even know if that's the right question for me. Like, is Arteta the right man? Bro, do we have the right team? Because I look around at all these idiots, and I'm sorry, today I'm gonna be cussing everyone because I can't take any more of this. I've been civil. I've been trying to back these men, but I can't lie right now. All I see is just idiots on the pitch, idiots everywhere. And me personally, I don't think Arteta is out there telling them you man should be idiots today. Go out there and just do stupid stuff. But every single game, I'm just seeing stupidity everywhere. So I'll answer the question. For me, I think he is the right man for what we need to do right now, because he's shown you. Let me take an example. Aubameyang in that Spurs game, this guy was late for the bus. Man drops him. Bro, we can't keep having these same mistakes, these same stupid, just people not taking things seriously. And that's one thing I'll say. I think I said to Trey earlier about United. He was saying Arsenal. I think he said something about us, like, you men are serious and our fans are unserious and you men are serious. And I said, bro, it's not even the fans, it's the players, bro. You can see it on the pitch. Guys like Bruno, bro, they're making the whole team just look like they're on job 24/7. They probably are now. And Arsenal, we don't have anybody like that. We don't have anyone that is maybe Tierney, but he's not a big enough voice in the change room to make these other guys actually step into place. But I think Arteta is trying to make these guys actually be serious. But fam, I don't think, brother. I'm not gonna lie. I look at Aubameyang. This guy doesn't care. He doesn't care, man. He doesn't care. Let's be real. He doesn't really care. So I don't know, man. I feel like he brings the right mentality to the club for what we need right now. And I haven't seen tactics have been fine. I don't have an issue with the tactics, but I have an issue with what's going on the pitch. So I don't think these men can even follow out what he wants them to do. Other than Odegaard, Tierney, Saka, there's a few of them that can do it, but rest them. Boy, I don't know, man. They need to get out of this club quickly. I'll pass on to Saeed, man.
Okay, yeah, Saeed.
Yeah. Kems, I'm glad you passed it on to me, bro. But you guys know what I think about Mikel Arteta, bro. After the FA Cup win, I thought, yeah, this could be the guy who could take us to the next level. Ever since December times, I'm like, this guy he's a facade, bro. He's all show and no games. Now, we're get the bare facts in. We're 10th in the league. April, it's unacceptable. Realistically, our season was done in February when we lost to Southampton. We got the Europa League, cool, but we're Arsenal Football Club. We shouldn't be just competing for the Europa League in the end of April. We're 10th in the league. We're joint with Leeds, 9 points from top 4, but also 9 points from 15th. I don't know what to say. This is an absolute shocker. Arteta needs to go. I believe the players are not playing for him at all. They've lost the players are not motivated to play right now, and if they're not motivated to play for the manager, I don't know what good can come from Mikel Arteta staying at the club. I think people are saying they want to give him till the Europa League, but I think that we need to be proactive. The changes need to happen. Everything that's gone wrong has gone wrong, and I just don't think Arteta is the guy to take us to the next stage where we need to be.
Okay, very interesting. Interesting. You guys are pretty much split finally down the middle. You know what, gift. As a Manchester United, you've been smarting in the corner, like mad, mischievous, blood. Let me know what's your feeling about Arteta from the outside?
But what I need to know is with Arteta is that he's brought in Thomas Partey, arguably one of the best signings of the summer. He's had Aubameyang, arguably the best striker before the season started. He's Gabriel. He brought in great defender. Cool.
The thing is,
what I'm saying is the quality is there with the players. We're like the team we have should not be 10th. I'm looking at the teams next to us: Leeds, Villa, possibly Everton. We've got better teams than them, honestly. Like, I don't see why we shouldn't be where Liverpool are, but instead we're fighting with Palace and Southampton. It's outrageous. That's not good enough. I just don't know with Arteta, man. I don't know. I just don't think he is the guy who can lead us to the next level.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I've got my own opinions, but Gifto, please, with that smile. Man.
So, all right, cool. So this is a good question because I'm reading the comments on the side. Kerms is too funny when he's fuming. And if we win the Europa League, is Arteta in? That's a good question. You know what I'm saying? Because I would say FA Cup. He's won you the FA Cup, Community Shield. We don't count that, but let's just count it anyway. And then he wins the Europa League against who you're going to go past? You're going to go past Villa, I think, and you're going to go past Man United. Let's just say, exactly. But you have to go past them first. And let's just say you beat us in the final as well, and then you beat us in the final. You genuinely won a Europa League. You know what I'm saying? And that's Champions League 30. Like at that point, I'm just saying. At that point,
no. I'm saying it's not even a debate. How can we be debating if he's here? If he wins the Europa League, how is that a debate? We've been asking to get Champions League for all this time, and he does it. And then people are saying, "Oh, should we keep it?" What are you talking?
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. So at the moment,
100%. Hey, Booper, I hear what you're saying about if Arteta wins the Europa League, but what the thing is with Arteta is that he's great in the cups, no doubt about it. Cool, like 100%. If he's going to be the first Arsenal manager to win us a whole European trophy, then I can't not be keeping him in the job. Like he deserves another stay, especially if he's got Champions League, no doubt about it. But the thing is, look what we've got. We've got Slavia Prague. They beat Leicester. They beat Rangers. I don't see why they can't go and beat Arsenal. Even if we go through that, we've got Villarreal and Unai Emery. God knows what will happen when Unai Emery comes to the Emirates, my friends. I'm telling you, it's going to be a masterclass. And Edu is just going to be up in the stands. And
masterclass like against Chelsea, right?
Nah, bro. I'm telling you, Emery will do a number on us. I promise you.
So that's the thing that I'm trying to say. Like at the end of the day, you're
actually betting against Arsenal, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you've given him.
You don't want him. You don't want him to win. You don't want him to win.
But I wanted to. Of course, I wanted to win.
You just said Villarreal. Watch what Villarreal.
Okay, fine. So
Emery is a better man.
Here's the question. Here's a good question. What broke the camel's back for you to say this? Like, because there must have been one time where it's just like, oh, you know what? He's all right. He's got kind of tactics, and he came from what's Pep. He was under Pep stuff, and he's vicious. He looks like he's doing some. So when I see Arteta on the sideline, I see a snake, bro. You know what? Orochimaru on the side of the corner, like he literally looks like he's doing something, conjuring up some stuff. And then the team just looks like they're all clowns. Like, where's the correlation here? So it's not Arteta's fault, I don't think. So how are you giving him that much time for you to come to this decision? Where did the camel's back break?
I think for me, when it came with Arteta and for me to decide was that period where we went 1 win in 8 in between November and December after we beat United, the beats with Villa, Leeds, Southampton, Burnley, Wolves. It was relentless, bro. Just it was kept coming. We beat Chelsea, yeah, we went on a good streak. That's fine. But most seasons, like I'm looking at the table right now, we've got 12 wins and 12 losses in 30 games. Like Arsenal don't lose 12 games in a season, especially not this early. Like this is unprecedented, and with the players he's got, he should be doing much better, especially in a season like this. Topsy turvy, anything can happen. Arsenal 10th in the league. It's mid-table. It's ridiculous. Like that's what I've decided. Arsenal, like even when we had the bad times with Emery, we were never this bad. Like the players we've had, cool. They were the players we've got now are better than what he's had under Emery, and we're 10th. It's unacceptable. That's just when I think Arteta's had to go. Like the season was done in February. We were knocked out of the League Cup, knocked out of the FA Cup. We had the Europa League. We were like 12th at one point in the league. That's when do you say enough is enough, and you need to just cut your losses and go?
Honestly, can I? If I'm gonna give my opinions, right, I'm gonna say that with with Arsenal and Arteta, one indictment of the level. Because honestly, if people think Arsenal should be pushing for top 4 or top 6, fair enough. But for me, that was never the case.
Nah, bro. When we bought Partey,
this season. Wait. Let me finish. Right? Let me finish. Hang on.
Go on, bro. Stage is yours.
Basically, what we've had is what the damning indictment of where we are is the fact that against Liverpool, we missed, like I'm talking big time. We missed Granit Xhaka and David Luiz, you know. We deeply.
We missed, yeah.
We missed Granit Xhaka and David Luiz.
And they are terrible.
That I've never had to miss those level of players in my life as an Arsenal fan ever. Anywhere near that quality, especially no way, right? And then on top of that, we also missed Emile Smith-Rowe and Saka, who are children. And let me ask you another. Let me say just one more thing. Yeah? Do you know where we would be this season if Emile Smith-Rowe didn't come in to save the day?
What? Oh.
If Emile Smith-Rowe wasn't in this team this season, no matter what manager, and this is the thing, right? Maybe 10th is bad, but I'm just trying to genuinely be like, what manager could I have seen that could have controlled the mess, like the conveyor belt that's going on at Arsenal, control it better, right? If I'm saying if Klopp had this team and he had to do gegenpress with Granit Xhaka and Mesut Ozil at the beginning, or Joe Willock and Ceballos and El Neni and Xhaka, who were basically in the base of our midfield, yeah, for the whole season, because Thomas Partey only really and truly came back in the team in December when Emile Smith-Rowe came into the team against Chelsea. That's the only time Thomas Partey was getting back in the team. So technically, we haven't had him until the turn of the year anyway. Gabriel was fantastic at the beginning of the season, but that was at a point when we lacked any threat. So teams just smelt it, let us attack them so they could counter-attack us. But there's a lot to say with this. But for me, I'm not gonna say Arteta's the right or wrong man. I'm just gonna say I'm reserving judgment because this season is very unique situation at the moment for Arsenal with all that's going on around us, and all of these players. It's a better team on paper, but it's the worst team as a unit. The team that Unai Emery inherited had better chemistry than this team that we have now because it's so much turnover and there's so many new players and so many new things that we have to implement. And all our signing has basically come from outside of the country. But let's move on. Let's move on from Arteta because we will never come to an agreement on this one. Yeah. So
yeah.
So Daha, thank you. I have to say this. Daha, thank you for the contribution. He says the players aren't good enough as we think. If you're going to be real, Bellerin has fallen off. The defense is shambles. Partey has been a flop. Abba don't care, and we are relying on two teenagers. Two teenagers, bro. Arsenal Football Club. Bruh. That's amazing. Anyway, you guys have come a long way from the Invincibles.
But
Thank
do
you,
you not
Daha,
think
for
it's
the.
Arteta's fault that he's got to rely on these youngsters?
How?
He-
Who? Why
he-
is it his fault? Is it not our boards?
It's not his
My
fault, but
friend, who did he? No, but he brought in people like Willian. He brought in this. He
You're
brought,
saying
I
he?
quote this. Arteta
Who's
said
he?
Willian's the
Is he
guy.
the one doing all these signings?
He brought in Willian. He said Willian is the guy who's going to fight us into the Champions League. He said
Bro,
Willian is
but
going to
that's
take
what I'm
us to
saying.
the
But
Champions
what I'm
League.
saying
He
is
signed up
the
with
board
Willian.
is presenting him with
And look
these
how good
players.
Willian
He's
has been
saying,
this
all right,
season.
let me do what I can do.
Lombe, his fault. Who is that? Who's that?
I don't even know. I'm hearing it as well.
I'm hearing as well. Yeah, but I swear it was Arteta's player who decided to sign that, like Willian.
No, but what I'm saying is, bro, he's
Arteta
not.
signed off on the
He's
Willian.
Well, he can sign off on it, but what I'm saying is the board is saying these are players that we're looking to sign. He can only say, "I want." Okay, he looks good. He looks good. He's not there saying, "I want Willian." He's not telling
Is
them,
that
"I
how
want
your
Willian."
board is moving? Like, so they give you like a
Bro,
list, like
this is how. Bro, this is how. Bro, Ollie's not saying, "I want Bruno." They're saying we can get Bruno. Do you want him? Yes. He's saying yes. Bro, these managers aren't here. Bro, they got the board directors of football for that shit. These managers are not saying, "I want him." It doesn't work like that. They're coaches. This is a coach. He's getting given players.
What?
And what I'm saying is the players he's been given.
What I'm saying is,
let me think, bro. Runnison, where is he now? Bro, we had to go buy another keeper because he's so terrible. Like, what I'm saying is our recruitment has been horrid. Okay, let's be real. Partey has been pretty good, but bro, he's been injured for legit like 2-3 months of the whole season. Useless player for us, high key. If we've been real, he's kind of been useless. We haven't even really seen him.
When he's played, he's been a dominant force in the midfield.
He has, but what I'm saying is not like we are in 10th, bro. We need everybody to perform every single game. Like, we don't have like luxury to have these players are just getting injured 24/7. And I loved like another one. I love Tierney. Tierney is so good, but bro, he's injured again. Like, this guy is injured 24/7, and it's getting to a point where I'm like, bro, how can we keep signing these injured players? Bro, I love Tierney. I'm not saying it's a bad signing, but like, it's just another thing. All of our players are always injured. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, at the end of the
do you not think that there's something wrong in the training ground if all these players get injured? I've seen Martinelli's always injured. Partey was never injured at Atletico. He suddenly had 2 injuries in 2 months. Saka's been injured. Smith Rowe, Xhaka, all these guys.
I don't know, bro. It's always been a thing with Arsenal.
The methods in training.
Yeah.
I
know, it's crazy.
I hear you, bro.
I don't know. It's weird. We've always had injury problems.
Yeah, well, fair enough. So we'll move on to the next subject. Lumbe, I know you wasn't there, so I was going to help you out on this one because
I've been listening. I've been listening, to be fair, and yeah, I hear both of you are right. But now, you know what? This leads perfectly on to the next question, yeah, which is, whoops, wrong one.
That's a terrifying sight right there. That's a terrifying sight.
I've got ammo. I've got ammo for you, man.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Like.
Talking about the haircut or the player?
The whole gaff, Aubameyang. Did we make the right choice? Is he finished? Is he? What are your thoughts with all that has been said this week?
What was that?
That's my wallpaper. Before I say what I'm gonna say, just know that I love this guy. Innit?
Oh, see.
So what? Go on then.
That's my guy.
Go on then, Said. Let's start with you, Said, first.
Go on, yeah.
Hello?
Okay.
But personally, I believe that Aubameyang, captain, he's our leader. I believe that obviously he's had a tough season. There's no doubt about it. But I think what's happened with him is that the way Arteta is playing, it doesn't suit Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Aubameyang is someone who loves to go in behind. Arteta is a bit more football. That's not Aubameyang's strength. His strength is to score goals, but he's not getting the chances to score these goals, which I believe is the product of the way Arsenal are playing football. But I believe that if with the right signings next season, I believe that you'll see the Aubameyang that we all know and love, and the fans that are just telling him to leave are just a very, very fickle bunch. I think this is the guy who can easily win a Golden Boot next year. I think he's just had one bad season. He'll come back. The whole team's been bad, but he is the leader, so he's got to bear the brunt of most of the criticism. So I think it is deserved.
And I point out one thing you just said.
The guy, I think he will come back stronger than ever. Like, I don't think he's done out. Nah.
Yeah. Can I point out one thing you just said? Because you even said, bro, with a few more signings. So you even know this team isn't good enough. You know this team isn't good enough.
Dude, that is a Daha just really just literally sliced that out.
We're 10th, bro.
Yo.
We're clearly not good enough. Clearly.
That's what I'm saying. But you're putting all on Arteta. But bro, this guy can't even get the ball because everything's just sitting in the back. Bro, we can't even build up plays. It's terrible.
But there's more than enough to work with. There's more, but Arteta has.
You just said there isn't.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you, Aubameyang's job is not to hold up play.
I know, no, I'm not saying it is.
His
but
job
I'm saying
is to score goals. At the end of the day, we pay him 30k to score goals.
I hear you, but he's not doing that either.
Service. He can't make nothing. He's not the type of player to make something out of nothing. He's not like a Neymar or an Mbappe. He needs the ball in a specific space so he can put a ball into the bottom corner, top corner. That's what he is. He's a goal scorer.
I hear you. I'll ask both of you. When we have, let's say we have our best team out. What would you say is our best? Maybe attacking midfielder, left wing, right wing. What would you say? I'll probably say Saka, Odegaard, and maybe you put Saka on the right, you put Emile Smith Rowe on the left or something like that. Who would you rather have up top, Lacazette or Aubameyang?
This season, Lacazette. No doubt.
That's it, bro. That's it. Like he's like every time Aubameyang's been up front in this team, I just don't see him looking like he's not like he wants to score, but he's just not looking like he's working. Lacazette will drop deep. He'll come play someone else in. He'll do 1-2s off someone. He will force something to happen. Lacazette will try and make something happen. Aubameyang he will try and get in behind, but he's not really in all this helping back to goal. Like he's not in that.
Daha is kind of right. Right. This comment
I understand.
has no all-round game at all, and he's been exposed this season in the last.
I don't know if it's exposed.
Can I just say something? Yeah, when it comes to Aubameyang, the key to Aubameyang is what he does off the ball. Like this is the right now. Yeah. I'm gonna say this right now. Yeah, he's one of these players that will always be misunderstood because essentially he does all his work off the ball. When he's at his best, he's escaping from crowd scenes. Yeah, ghosting into the area unnoticed and putting the ball in.
Yeah.
But people seem to think that when he's playing at left wing, this is why the left wing doesn't work anymore, and it's a done experiment for me. When he was playing left wing and he was banging in goals last season, we played 3 at the back. So the dynamic was you had 3 at the back and you had 2 fullbacks going on the outside, which allowed him to come central, right? And like become more central, more naturally with 3 forwards in the box, and he could ghost into those areas. But now we're playing 4-2-3-1, yeah? The guy on the left and the guy on the right is more playing the Saka role, like almost like a facilitator from the left and right. So I think that there's no point playing Oba with the way we're playing right now and the way we're playing football. There's no point playing Oba on the left. I think that time is done, especially in the fact that we're playing 4-2-3-1, yeah? And when we play up front, Lacazette holds up the ball, fair enough, but still, who's going to bang you goals? Aubameyang hasn't.
Exactly.
I don't get why people think Aubameyang's supposed to be having good games. Aubameyang hasn't had a good game for a long time. Like Aubameyang doesn't have flames games. Aubameyang just scores, isn't it?
I love that.
Yeah.
Sorry, just build on your point. Just last thing.
To build up. Oh yeah, go on.
In the Man City game and the Chelsea game, for instance, those are games that Arsenal fans will always remember because of the FA Cup, right? He dragged us to that FA Cup. He didn't play well in those games.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
He just dragged us through because he got the chances and he put them away. But really and truly, Aubameyang, it's more about his movement. It's like Aubameyang, are you moving? Are you getting in behind? That's the things that I'm noticing. Where I'm like, if you're doing that, then yeah, you're Aubameyang. But if he's not moving, that's when I'm like, I'm worried. But
to build on what you said, Lombe, we bought Oba for like 60 million from Dortmund. He never had an all-round game to begin with. We bought him because we knew what we were going to get from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and that is goals and goals and goals. And obviously, if we're spending 60 million on him, we're expecting goals. We didn't expect Aubameyang to hold the ball up or to work his socks off, because that's not what the type of player he is. We knew what he was when we bought him. So we have to. I'm saying we have to stick with him, because what he does is put the ball in the back of the net. Any striker could go through and off peak. That's understandable. But yeah, to say that he needs to leave or he's washed is just unbelievable. It's just outrageous.
Yeah, when I'm saying what I'm saying, I'm not saying Lacazette is better, because I think I was talking to Trey about this in the chat. I'm not saying Lacazette is a better player than him. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that now.
Season,
but if Aubameyang isn't scoring, bro, like, it is bad. Like, he's not, like, there's nothing happening up top. There's nothing happening. And if Lacazette is just in form, let's be real, Lacazette's on form right now. He's not played this well for Arsenal since he's come, really. So it's tough. I'm not gonna lie. I probably have to bench him and then bring him on. He needs something. He needs a couple goals. But I thought he got a hat trick the other day, so I thought that would be it. So, but I don't know. I'm not saying he's done all or anything like that. But it's just tough.
In our big games, Aubameyang would always score. Like, you could bet on Aubameyang putting in a goal against Tottenham or whatever. Like, in a big game, I would trust Aubameyang to get a goal. Like in the Europa League final, I believe he will step up to the occasion, because that's the type of player he is.
Yeah, but then again, he didn't play against Spurs, and we still got the job done, because Lacazette pulled his weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think as well for both of them, where the problem is you have Lacazette and Aubameyang, so you have to pick between the both of them. You can play both of them together if you're gonna play one up front, because that means Aubameyang has to play out on the left and Lacazette to the middle. But also, if you're gonna play one of them up front and then bench the other, how you have to compose the front line to play each of them is different. Like, you can't play the same sort of front line behind Aubameyang as you could behind Lacazette. But this crop of players that we have right now, ironically, probably suits Lacazette more than Aubameyang.
Exactly, because it's all in, like, they are going to run off you. They're going to,
They're going to run off you. It's high energy. They all, Smith Rowe is a runner. He'll probably run beyond Lacazette. Odegaard is more like an Aubameyang playmaker, because he's
honestly. That's what I was gonna say.
So yeah, I'm not convinced Aubameyang is finished yet. I just think we just need to. I don't know. We were playing him up front, and he was starting to get used to the role. I don't know why we stopped.
That's what I thought. I swear he got the hat trick when he was playing up top.
Yeah, but it's it's basically the Tottenham. There's a Tottenham game, and the lateness situation that's kind of set him back a bit. But I have no problem about Oba. Once we sort our midfield back out, Oba will be back. So
also, if we're being fair, I swear his mum was going through an issue as well, so he had to go to like Gabon, and he was there for like 2 weeks, something like that. So it's been kind of stop-start for him. It's probably been not the greatest time, but I don't know. He'll be fine. That's the thing. He's the least of our issues, bro. Aubameyang is not a problem right now. We have so many other issues.
After everything you guys have said, that last comment there is where it just brought me back up. Like, yeah, okay, cool, fine, well and good. Because really and truthfully, I just think Aubameyang is being played in the wrong position. Like, that's all. That is there. At the end of the day, can he take like a Lacazette spot? Can he? Like, does the whole system change
the way
around?
he's playing? Definitely not. Nah.
Like, the thing is, if he scores a couple goals, he could take like. Thing is, if he scores a couple goals, Arteta will play him. I don't think it's a problem of Arteta not wanting to play him. It's just he has not been performing.
Do you know what will sum this question up? Yeah, we're playing our most important game on Thursday. Who do you want leading the line?
Aubameyang, I can't lie. The thing is, that game I would play Aubameyang.
Lacazette. I think the way it's got to be Lacazette, man. If you got, I know Aubameyang's my guy, but
let me ask you one more question, Saeed. Yeah, if there's a chance that goes 1-on-1 clean through to our strikers, yeah, who do you want it to be, Aubameyang or Lacazette?
There's only one man I want of the ball. There's only one man. There's only one man I want, and that's Aubameyang. Only Aubameyang.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Definitely. That sums up. That shows you the better finishes and what we should be doing for Aubameyang, giving him the chances.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then all-round game goes to Lacazette. Like you involve the players more when you got Lacazette on the pitch.
Yeah, but but we involve the players more. But Lacazette is a back-to-goal striker. The guy who's going to threaten your goals is Aubameyang. They're just different players, different strikers. But at the end,
that comes down to Arteta in the way that he manages those two. This is also another contribution from Daha. Thank you very much for being actually. There's a few people commenting. So Pepe wasn't the signing, and cost 72 million. You know what? I'll come back to that. I don't want to bring it back to Man United, but. And he was supposed to be the amazing player, but getting outplayed by teenagers, so can't be Arteta's fault. I mean, he was there anyway. So at the end of the day, you know my opinion about Pepe and that Pepe conversation.
That's not my guy.
Don't get me started on Pepe.
Pepe conversation. I'll go in.
We're moving on swiftly, onto the topic, before we becomes long. But this is the world. You saw a glimpse of it. You saw a glimpse of it earlier. It's time to address the issue. What do we do? With Granit Xhaka and David Luiz? Because the reason why I asked this question, guys, is obviously David Luiz's contract is out at the end of the season, and we have to either move on from him or keep him. And it seems, whether I like it or not, and it hurts my heart to say that he seems like an important man for this group, off the pitch. And Granit Xhaka now, he is still here, right? His contract isn't running out. He's still here. It seems like another important leader in our midfield. So what do we do with these two? What happens? What in your opinion, go Kemps?
Keep it.
Okay. So I'll say I feel like it's an issue that these guys are actually so as big as they are in the club. Because if we're being real, they are not good enough. I'm not gonna lie. As much as I'll say this now. Xhaka, when he's not in that team, you feel it. We really notice it because there's no stability in that midfield. Even Luiz, when he's not in that defense, there's issues. But what I would do with them now, this is the thing is, I'm tempted to say extend Luiz because I don't know. Okay, let's say Saliba comes back. If we don't have Luiz, it's only Holding, Saliba, Gabriel. Who else do we have? Chambers. Murray.
And Mavropanos.
I'm not thinking about that. I swear he's been having a good time out there, to be fair. I don't know.
Mavropanos Infinity War.
But what I'm saying is there's no voices there. Like, who's gonna show these players how to play? But the thing is, I kind of want us to sign someone, but I know that's not gonna happen. There's this. I'll probably extend Luiz, and Xhaka's got a stay to minutes because me personally, I'm getting rid of Ceballos. Ceballos has to go back to Madrid, and I probably keep Xhaka. I mean, but we need another midfielder. We need another midfielder, and we are in a bad position with these two players because they have actually solidified themselves as like staple players in this club, and they're not good enough. But they're voices, so I don't know how we really get rid of them.
Wait, why would you keep Xhaka? Oh, okay. Is that
because he's actually like a big voice and a leader in the changing room, and I don't know if getting rid of that is. If we get rid of him, you only have Partey, Xhaka, Guendouzi. Torreira's already said he wants to go, so he's not even in the. Yeah, I think that's it. Like, we don't even have midfielders like that. We still need to buy someone else, even if we do keep him, because Jack Tobias might go back. So we are in such a bad position with these guys. But like, I think they both need to stay personally. But I don't want them to.
If I may, I would say, I mean, I'll keep him because beyond Xhaka and Luis, I don't see anyone
Yeah.
that's like vocal like that. Well, not that doesn't put that has that. I know Turney probably will have it, but he's a young blood. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't got the battle scars to actually, bring what David Luiz has gone through. You know what I'm saying? David Luiz is a veteran in that and he's like a Bruno in the sense that the viciousness of he is, and he's like, the blood he is, like he's really on it like that. When
I
people are
disagree badly.
in terms of the character that he is.
Yes, especially if you're comparing him with Tierney. And and and
I
and
get what you're saying.
and if you want to talk
I
about
know.
vigorous character that will drag us over the line, yeah, Tierney's got that more than David Luiz. Yeah, you see,
No
Hello?
doubt.
You know what it is? I'm more scared that Luis is gonna corrupt people than he's gonna help people. I'm thinking like if Gabriel's hearing Luis talking Portuguese in his ear, telling him what to do, I don't know if Luis is the guy that should be telling Gabriel what to do. I don't know.
I almost think Luis is one of these players that makes me think experience is overrated, man. Like you can be experienced all you want. If you ain't levels, what's the point? Like I may as well. I'd rather have a young fiery player with no experience that has got like the level that's gonna take me there.
But what's annoying me is that he's been playing the best out of all those centre backs. He's probably had the best season.
Yeah, which is
If I was
That's terrible.
Arsenal manager, I can't lie. This summer I would look at selling Xhaka and I would not bring back David Luiz. Let me tell you why. Right now, with Luiz last season we finished 8th. This season we're 10th. That's an average of 9th place in the league. We're 9th in the league with David Luiz. It can't get, and it's not Arsenal Football Club. I don't think it's going to get any worse than 9th or 10th. I hope. But we need to sort this problem out sooner or later. So what's the point of dilly-dallying and giving these players another year when we need to nip this in the bud right now and get rid of them and replace them with much better players so we can progress as a team? Granit Xhaka, since he's been at the club, since 2016, we've never finished in the Champions League. Maybe there's a reason for that, because he's not good enough to
But
be
this
a
is what I'm
Champions
saying.
League player.
You don't.
So can I?
You don't. Your players. Your board doesn't buy players like that. I mean, they don't buy players at all. Like you got to. I'm not saying like you have to play David Luiz. You have to manage it. You have to do something.
Oh. Don't know what happened there.
I hear what you're saying though. As a club, we literally, personally, I think we're only going to buy maybe a left back because we know that we literally have nobody there. I think we need to buy a right back because all we have is backups. Bellerin is not really that guy. Oh, Buffe's back. So carry on what you're saying. So.
Yeah, sorry. I was saying at the end of the day, you guys don't buy players like that. You don't buy players.
No, but I think
You don't
we
buy
need
it.
to get rid of like Xhaka. He's mediocre at best. Like you're not going to win
No,
a league with Granit Xhaka. You're not going to get top 4 with Granit Xhaka. Clearly,
Fair
we're aiming
enough.
to be a top 4, top 3 team. We can't do that with Granit Xhaka. It's clear. It's clear as day. I don't know. Like we've not been in the Champions League. We've won a couple of FA Cups. That's fine. But a couple of FA Cups ain't going to get us Champions League football, is it? Like the sooner we sort out,
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
the sooner we can actually start getting higher above the table. That's just what I think.
Can you risk
we're right
the fact
now,
that
we
you get rid of Xhaka? Can you get rid of Xhaka for you to risk the board not replacing that character that he is?
Yeah, this is my issue. That's my issue.
That's what I'm trying to say about Xhaka and David Luiz. Really and truthfully. Otherwise, the player that David Luiz is not.
Can I just say something on that? Yeah.
Bruv, he's collab.
I'm just gonna say, yeah, exactly. The guy is a leader. David Luiz and Xhaka are leaders. but they're also guys that cost us. Like they're guys who are they're mature, but they've also got caps to where they can take us. So at the end of the day, we're not getting top 4 with Xhaka and Luiz in the team. I don't know how else to put it that simple than that. Like David Luiz and Xhaka are both in the team, in our first team for a season at Arsenal Football Club. They get the
and we miss them when they don't play. That's even worse.
But don't play them. Don't play them. Just manage them to be they're a good part of the team to have that mentality, but you not to necessarily play them. Just get people that are good.
Yeah, I think we need to just let go of David Luiz this summer and then upgrade on Xhaka.
Yeah, I agree.
No doubt.
I forgot about Pablo Murray. I'm not gonna lie. Pablo Murray's actually not bad, but he gets injured all the time as well.
He does. Yeah, he plays about every 6 games. That's
we have a big problem with injuries.
Yeah. Okay, then it leads me on to the next question. Yeah.
Before you go to the next question, Daha says you can't blame it all on David Luiz because he was the main player in FA Cup run, and so was Xhaka, and we haven't got top 4 since Abba and Laka has come.
Yeah, because
we haven't had
players
top
like Granit Xhaka playing in midfield. What can Elba do to make? The guy can't do it. He can't play his centre mid.
Yeah, but same thing I said about Luiz, bro. Like, I'm not even saying Luiz had a bad season. I don't think his season's been terrible. But bro, for him to be one of our better centre backs, that's not a good thing. We can't have that at the club. He needs to we can't have that kind of standard.
I think also to build on the point, I think Daha said about since we haven't been in the Champions League since Alba and Laka came. Goals wasn't our problem in the past couple of years. It's been stopping goals. And the problems why we can't stop goals is because Granit Xhaka has made the most mistakes in the Premier League since he joined the team, since he's joined in 2016. That's why we can't make Champions League. Stuff like that. So I don't understand the Laka and Alba. Cool, that's fine. We haven't made it. But if he's got players like Xhaka, Luiz, Mustafi, Bellerin all behind them, who could make Champions League with that?
Bro, Bellerin, don't even get me started on Bellerin.
Neymar and Mbappe would have a half-time game Champions League with that team. I'm telling you that.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, then that leads me on to the next question. Yeah. Martin Odegaard, buy, loan, or leave?
Right.
Said, what do we do with this kid?
I'm keeping him. I would buy him if I had the chance. If Real Madrid was selling, I'll take whatever. I'll buy whatever it takes because this guy's 21. He's only going to get. He's got his whole career ahead of him. He's only going to get better as well. Like he looks like he knows what he's doing. Great vision, great player, works hard. Like I can only see him getting better with Arsenal. He's getting the game time now. He's playing in a position where he can thrive. He's got someone like Aubameyang who, if he comes into form, could definitely improve Odegaard's game in terms of like getting passing, vision, everything. I just feel like we've got something really good in our hands, and if we're able to keep Odegaard, that'd be perfect.
Okay, Kems.
Bro, you see, you go on eBay, even you go on Ultimate Team, you got bids, and then you got buy it now, bro. Whatever they have, whatever their price is, you give them exactly that money so you can put it there. He needs to have a preseason everything. I don't want any messing about, bro. You shouldn't even leave London, bro. Let him stay here. I'm sorry, this guy, bro. I was watching it. You know what it is, yeah. If you just watch him, like, just forget everything else. Just watch what he does. This guy's a genius. I'm not gonna lie. He just is so good. He's so good on the ball, off the ball, whatever you want. He's gonna press you. He's not gonna give you a second on the ball. I was watching him even against against Liverpool. Bro, he's still running the centre backs even though we're down. He's still chasing guys down. He's still working. But I feel like our team is kind of letting him down because he's trying to make so much happen. And brother, it's just, as I said before, idiots everywhere. But that's another thing. But
I think that's the reason he's gonna leave.
Sadly, I think, I don't know. But I don't know. He sounds like he's enjoying it, but at the same time, bro, it's Madrid. So like, if they get the only thing that's with us is if they keep Zidane. I know they don't get on at all. So that could be in our favour. But at the same time, who else might bid for it? So what I'm saying, we might have to spend a lot of money, but I don't really care. I'm not gonna lie, we need to spend it because that guy is a game changer.
Okay. That
Wait, before that, I know you both said that buy him. Who would you, if he wasn't on the play, then who else would you consider? Because you're making it sound like he's the option. That's it. Like
It's
who
only
else
because
would you?
I've seen him. Yeah, it's only because I've seen him in the situation. But let's say Nkunku, he's a baller. I don't know that there's not thing is
Buendia.
Cam's Buendia is another baller. And I know that we wanted to get him in January, but they said like, it's going to be.
Nah,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
they won the
split.
championship.
So
Yeah,
someone might make more sense, but
Jack
at the
Grealish.
same time, yeah, Jack Grealish. Yeah, but boy, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
okay.
I'm telling
What's the most you take Arsenal paying for Odegaard?
50
30 million
grand.
and Pepe. Take Pepe as well, man. Take Pepe, man. Just get him away from my club.
Oh my god!
30 million and Pepe.
You said 72
Nah, we keep
million.
him. We keep him. I don't want
20
Pepe to go. I don't
million.
want Pepe to
Give
go.
me a 20-year-old,
Bro, Pepe's not
bro.
done.
Oh
Pepe's
my
not done.
god, that's when you
30
know.
million and Pepe, bro. That will sweeten the deal. I promise you.
Bro, he's not done. Pepe's
Oh
not done.
my god, 72 million, you know.
Oh, no, respect Pepe, man. Respect
But
Pepe.
I'm telling
Take
you,
Willian, bro. No
in
Pepe.
5 years,
Take
in
Willian.
5 years, you'll look at that as a very big bargain. I'm telling you.
Nah, man.
No.
Me, I don't know. I probably 50, but at the same time, we need a left back, we need a right back. I say 50, but at the same time, we need to sort out a lot of this team. So this board needs to be ready to spend money. I'm not gonna lie, it needs to be ready to spend some money.
Okay, then that leads me straight on to the next question. Straight in. Targets. Yeah. You can give the three positions. If I said you could only sign three, not more than three. Say it's a COVID market and they come up with that excuse. Three players, right? It doesn't have to be. You don't have to give the transfer targets. Just give three positions that you think Arsenal need to sort out imminently, immediately, for sure. Sort these three positions out. What would you do? It can only be three.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's Cam, because we can't only have Emil Smith Rowe. It just doesn't make sense. And we've seen what the team is like when if he gets injured, it's a shambles. We need a Cam. We need a left back because if anything happens to Tierney, I can't have Cedric playing there. And I'm so torn between a DM and a right back. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so torn because if Ceballos goes back, I can't have only Xhaka and Partey and then Guendouzi. But we've seen, like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think his head's really in this. We might even end up sending him because even the club he's at is saying it's not really, like, they can't really take him seriously. So
okay, then say. Okay, wait. Say go.
I'm going centre mid. We need Basuma. Right back. We need someone like Max Aarons. Centre back. That's it. Sort out the back, the spine, and the goals will come from above.
conceding goals hasn't been our problem though. He's been scoring them.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, well, we conceded 3 against Liverpool last week. But I'm telling you,
but that's Liverpool, man.
But Liverpool have been horrible all season.
I know, but at the same time, we like, but I'm saying over the whole season, it hasn't been the focal problem.
True, but
and if Odegaard goes back, wait, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
True, but if we sort out that defense, I think like we'll be able. We've got a solid foundation in which we'll be able to push on. Saka can obviously do his thing. Obviously on the right, Martinelli. That's improvement there from those youngsters. Like, we're forgetting that these youngsters will only get better as well. And they're playing in very attacking positions. So I'm not worried about the attack. The defense with people like Luiz leaving, Holding, I'm not convinced he's a starter in the Prem. Xhaka, you know what I think about Granit Xhaka.
You know what it is?
Right back.
Yeah. Also, I didn't say centre back because I'm holding out faith that Saliba is going to be something. So I don't know.
I'm surprised no one said centre back, to be fair.
Nah, I said centre back. We need, if we get, I see Konate is on the market for 38 million. I don't know why Arsenal don't put a bid of 40 million and go get him.
Because it's Arsenal.
I hear that.
Because it's Arsenal.
Yeah, 100%. I hear. We should be putting bids in for these guys. Realistically, if we're being real, we should be bidding for Haaland as well. But fuck it, bid for Haaland. Why not?
Exactly.
Haaland.
We got
bro. We're Arsenal, man. I don't care. No, I'm not obviously. No. Obviously, I'm saying like we have strikers. But I'm saying if we're thinking about how big we should be in the running for these kind of guys. But bro, we've fallen off from so high, like it's mad.
Exactly. We got
okay. So you at at least you know that I mean,
Oh, bro,
you're
no,
humbly saying that we should
yeah,
be.
yeah, no, I'm not saying,
Okay,
no,
I
no, no,
see. I
I'm
see.
not saying like, yeah,
Because I was about to say, even we are struggling.
no, no, no.
Erling
No,
Haaland.
but what I'm
Even
saying
just
is
think about him.
you'd like to get him. Bro, Arsenal aren't even thinking about Haaland. Like, yeah,
No.
yeah.
Can I be truthful? Honestly, just before you continue, I know there's a comment here. Who's from Abdi, Arteta in and out. Just in case you didn't know, I don't know why it's not displaying names, but Kemzino said Arteta in.
Yeah.
Said Arteta out. Lombe, what did you say?
I'm Arteta
Sitting on the
in.
fence.
I'm Arteta in at the moment.
Okay. And before we continue, Daha said if you're talking about 3 transfers, Bissouma, Grealish, and Hakimi, or you must or Lap, yeah, has to be right.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You have to have deep pockets, or you
But
just have to have a different board. To be fair,
at the same time,
is
I
that
don't
how
know
you...
if backup left back is a problem.
Nah, we got Saka left back, bro. Back up.
I don't want to do that to him. I don't want to do it to him.
Yeah, but just to round up this, on my perspective on these 3 transfer targets, that's the thing that the group chat always pops off on. That you know what, I feel for you guys. Yeah, the only thing is that you can't do nothing about it. It's okay. We got a crap board. We got a dead board, but at least our board is just like can supply something. Your board, you know what I mean? Yeah. But your board is literally garbage, bro. I'm sorry, but I'm not even sorry, but you're probably thinking the exact same thing. Your board is garbage.
Bro,
Like,
there's the Pepe deal. Ralstonelli took money for himself. This is the level of our board, bro. This is what we're dealing with.
like
These
for
guys
you to actually think about 3 targets and thingy, Arteta has to think clinically, like really targeted. Like he has to, like, these are the ones I'm going to get because next year or mid Christmas times I probably won't get anything, and the next year after that,
Honestly, it's up to our board. It's up to our board. Like, are they gonna give him the cash? Because I know he's got a list. That's one thing I'll say. I know he's got a list, but
everyone is always got a list. Like,
no, but yeah, I know. But I mean,
Arsenal never backed.
we were supposed to get Jose Mawar, but that didn't happen. People forget.
We thought we might get both.
He rejected us. He rejected us.
No, apparently his brother was asking for ridiculous, like what agent fee or some craziness. That apparently it was just he was asking for millions. It was kind of stupid.
I heard we put in like they wanted 45 million. We put in a 35 million bid. That is Arsenal. That is Arsenal in a nutshell. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, man.
Cool. So probably coming up to the last of the few questions. Would be bang.
The Europa League final 11.
This is no injuries, right?
Yeah, no. Well,
yeah.
What do you have right now? What injury?
Tierney.
Tierney
probably out for the rest of the season.
Yeah. It's what is it? It said like 4-6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6
4
weeks.
to 6 weeks.
Well, that's a big blow,
Bit, yeah.
That's a big blow. Go on then, Saeed. Tommy, what's your final 11?
It would be Leno in goal. We'd have Chambers on the right, Cedric on the left because I don't think Tierney will be back all season.
Yeah.
Centre backs, it'd have to be Gabriel and Luiz. In the middle, it's got to be Xhaka and Partey. Then in front of them would be Smith Rowe, Odegaard, Saka. Up top, Aubameyang. It has to be.
I think I'll probably change it. I'll probably play Mari instead of Gabriel. Probably do Luiz and Mari.
Yeah, I do.
Like I want to like Gabriel, but bro, that guy is suspect. Man. I don't know. He's just something isn't. I don't know. I'm not fully convinced yet.
You know what? Let me make it exciting for you. Let's just say you got to the final. The final it happened to be against Man United, and then our team, De Gea, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Lindelof, Shaw, let's just say
McFred.
but that's what it probably is gonna be,
Yeah.
Oh, let's play the last one because I like the last team that we actually played. So it was Fred, Pogba, Bruno, Rashford, Cavani up front, and Greenwood on the right. Let's just say that that's the team I'm bringing. Like, why? What are you doing to counterattack that?
Wait, no Martial?
Martial's injured. He's out.
Oh, okay. No, I have to make sure.
Oh, you thought I was leaving my brother out?
I have to make sure. I have to make sure.
Future Ballon d'Or winner. It says in the contract.
Oh God.
But who are you bringing for that? Who are you?
Bro, we can bring anyone, man. We've got 4 points off you, man. We can bring whoever you want.
Honestly, with
against that team,
like that.
Whatever you want.
Bro, we played that team and we beat them and we drew. So you right now, we're the favourites.
Nah, I think with any way to stop United is we just gotta hope for the best in it because the defense.
Bro, Ollie's gonna sit back, man. Ollie's gonna sit back and let us do what we want.
That's true.
And then he's gonna counter us. He does it every time against every big team.
The only way that United are gonna stop us is if Ollie stops us. That's the only way. Ollie is the catalyst. If Ollie decides to attack, the game's done. Like we're not going to stop Greenwood, Martial, Cavani, Pogba.
But what I'm saying is they haven't attacked against any big teams the whole season. So that'd be weird for them.
They put
that would be weird for us.
They put
if put it this way, you guys are practically saying the same, practically on the same in the book, same book, different page. But that is the truth, though. If we did attack, it's a problem because. I don't know how well you guys do against counter. Well, you guys do counter attacks, but even at that, if Bailly was playing with Maguire,
I'd be more scared of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that means someone's going to be on either Aubameyang or Lacazette, and they're going to be giving them a tough game. But I think Aubameyang can get past Maguire. Maguire is more positioned. He's not going to be able to keep up with that. But
100. And Dyer says all the youngsters prefer playing with Laka over Oba because of the hold up and his ability to bring others into the game, and Oba doesn't do it at all. I've got a feeling Daha has got something against Aubameyang,
It looks like it,
The thing is, I wouldn't blame the youngsters because they're getting more opportunities. It's more free flowing with Lacazette, but at the same time, it might be more effective with Aubameyang. So I don't know.
Yeah,
they might have to learn.
That's the thing that I was saying. Like the ability of what Laka brings to the team, does that overrule what Laka is? You know what I'm saying? Like you got a large threshold in finishing with Laka, but then with with Aubameyang, but then with Lacazette, with what he does, it's like all round much better.
Yeah, but I think what we need is if we're playing, for example, United in the final, we don't need someone who can hold the ball up. We need someone who can get behind Harry Maguire and expose his lack of pace, which is what Aubameyang can do more than Lacazette. And that's if we're going to win, that is the only way we can win, is if we do something like that.
Also, another point is I think if we are starting Aubameyang and bringing on Lacazette is way more effective than doing it the other way around, because I think Lacazette will come on, and bro, the thing is, Lacazette comes on and he scores. This is probably why he's got he's got like his goal per minute played ratio is crazy because he doesn't really play that many minutes, but he has like 10 goals for us. But it's because whenever he comes on that pitch, he is ready to go. He's on everyone. He's making he's just going crazy. But yeah, Aubameyang over a whole game is you're gonna have a nightmare trying to track him.
It's fair enough. And finally, Daha says, hope for the best. I think he was addressing what you said, Saeed. Hope for the best. Arteta has only figured out all 3 times and has played against each other. The
last time we played, you guys should have beaten us. The open goals you guys missed, Cavani.
Hey, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Cole, as they say in WWE, bro. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you guys, I don't know, man. It's because I think Arteta can play against people sitting back, or is it just he got Man United figured out? Maybe it's because he studied Man United when he was in City a lot. Probably. And he just knows how to.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
he just knows how to counter it. No, because United would have the majority of possession. So when we get the ball, we need to keep it and draw fouls, which Laka does much better.
We need to
know.
play.
The thing is, when we play you lot, you don't really have the ball. It's more us just kicking it about, and you guys will sit back and wait for something to happen. And you'll have one or two chances. You might hit the post or something, but it's always. I remember Rashford hit the post last game, but it's always one or two chances. But I don't know. Over the game, it doesn't really look like it's that convincing. Whereas we're going at you here, and we just have the ball more often.
That's stupid. How you guys have outbested us, and we've got we're second, we're better team. It's just weird.
Yeah.
That's just football anyway.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Lombe's internet died out, but this has actually I had to finish off. But Jaha, thank you for contributing, and everyone for watching.
Yeah, thanks.
And you really shout out for being for being involved. We had about 5 people, I think, maximum, so that's great. We always stream live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, so subscribe if you're watching on any of the platforms. And until next time, thank you very much. On the Arsenal board, we will be live with the Man United team tomorrow. Oh no, you guys are playing tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think tomorrow will probably be a big one where there'll be a Man United cast and an Arsenal cast. So it's gonna be a whole a whirlwind of stuff.
Oh,
so
it's gonna be toxic, that's for sure.
Very much. So subscribe, like, share, get the word out, man. Thank you very much, Kems, and thank you very much, Sahid. Till next time, guys. Peace.